This is the QYKIC Safety Mandolin, and we've been chopping up some mushrooms here. And one thing I want to show you, because of the way they go into the hopper, you don't really have that much control over how they're going to come out. In other words, you could get them looking like this, as though you cut them with a knife, or you could get them looking like this, which is probably not the way you would cut it with the knife. So that's just one thing to know. But as for safety, it is safe. Okay, so it's in the chute. There they are. And you can see that's all you could do at one time. And and I was a little too vigorous. The catcher popped away, but everything is in here and it's nicely sliced. It's just not, you know, truly presentation worthy because of the difference. Some show up nice, some do not. But it is pretty quick, fast, and efficient. You empty it, you begin the process all over again. Okay, this is my first time dicing. I need to dice some carrots for soup. First, it's a two-step process. First you dice, and then you julienne. Let's take a look. Then we have to take them out and put them back in, sliced up, and then re-julienne them, or julienne them for the first time. That means setting them up so that the slices are horizontally oriented. And as you can see, it's not going to be perfect. Set to julienne. Let's see what happens. And as you can see, it is nicely diced, especially for purposes of a soup. The long julienne pieces are before I change the adjustment. And a lot of pieces in the back miss the tray. That's from when I sliced it. Because you can see there are pieces in there. They're all over. They do come, it does have a brush to brush those stray pieces out. But let's bring it over to the sink and see if the power sprayer can clean that out quickly. Let's pull down that power sprayer. You can basically blow everything out if you have a nice power vegetable sprayer, and that you could get out with the brush. So the cleanup isn't really as bad as one might expect if you have the assist from the sprayer in the sink. In conclusion, if you're looking for a mandolin and you tend to be on the klutzy side, you know, like me, this is the safety mandolin for you. It is easy to use. There is a learning curve, as you saw in my first video. It's flying all around. In my second video, it got a little bit steadier. It does require a little bit of pressure to push on the pusher, to feed it the vegetables, and to push up and down, and a steady hand, even though it has suction cups on the bottom to keep it from moving around and vibrating. The bin that catches the vegetables in the back is limited in size and limited in stability. As you saw, the vegetables tend to fly around. If you have a vegetable sprayer to clean it off later, that's great. And it's made for big batches. I don't think it's made for display purposes or good presentations, as you saw with the mushrooms. If you make, if you want to do scallop potatoes, for example, you want all those nice near disc-shaped potatoes, and some potatoes may be bigger than the feeder. Same thing with a beefsteak tomato. It will not fit in that feeder, you're going to have to cut that tomato in half, or even smaller pieces to get it to fit inside and get nice sliced tomatoes.